Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how sickle cell has affected your life.
My name is Danielle Cote, and with God's will, I will be 50 on October the 9th, and I'm so excited about that. I was diagnosed with sickle cell disease at 6 months. At that time, they were not automatically testing babies for the disease, but now they do currently. My mom said I was just crying. At 6 months, can't talk, you can't really say anything. So she took me to the hospital, and I ended up being diagnosed with sickle cell, and I have the worst version of the sickle cell, which is called SS. Even with sickle cell, I went on to, I was very active in high school. I graduated from high school in '92. Then I went to college, 1 year at Talladega College. Then I transferred to UAB. I finished UAB in 1997. And then I went to work for Children's Hospital first, which was near and dear to me because I spent my entire childhood at Children's Hospital. And then I went on to work for UAB until I came off of work in 2017.
Wow.
Even with having sickle cell, I did not let that limit me on the things that I wanted to do, such as marching in the band, traveling, just anything that I wanted to experience in life. Even though my mom was a little concerned, I would still want to at least try. Give me the opportunity to try it, and if I can't do it, then I'm satisfied with it, but it never hindered me from trying to do the things that I want to do in life. And I say the most important thing about sickle cell is knowing your limits. We do have to stay hydrated, plenty of rest. The seasons kind of affect us as well, so you have to know yourself in order to know your limits, but it should not hinder you from doing anything that you want to do in life.
Wow. It's so amazing to hear all the things you've been able to accomplish, even with this disease. So can you tell me a little bit about your treatment?
Currently, I get 2 infusions every 4 weeks. The first one is called a Dacvio, and it's not a blood transfusion. It's more of a protein to keep the red blood cells from sticking together. And so I get that one on Tuesdays, and then I go back on, and I also have to draw my labs on Tuesdays because they have to make sure I haven't developed any antibodies in order for the apheresis on that Thursday. Apheresis is when they remove the sickle red blood cells from your body and give you fresh red blood cells from donations that we get from people that donate blood. So it's very important that people donate, not just around peak times, but continuously all year round.
Wow. You just led into my next question I was going to ask. Why is it important to give and to donate? And you've already covered that, but do you want to expound on that?
It's very important to give, not just for people with sickle cell, but just people in general that's in the hospital. For example, my last apheresis, I got 6 units of blood. And usually for me, I get 6 to 7 units each time. And that, to me, that's a lot of blood, just to see it in the package that it come from the lab. I feel like that's a lot of blood, but I just think it's important that to people continuously give all year round. Just one episode in the hospital for us, usually you're going to have a blood transfusion or apheresis or a partial transfusion where they don't really cycle all your blood out. They just kind of give you some blood. And that's typically on every hospital stay that a person with sickle cell will going to have some type of blood given to them. So it's very important, and like I say, to give continuously all year round. For some reason, during summer months, it kind of slows down as far as blood donations, but I think it's because a lot of people are vacationing and traveling. But when you think about the increase in car accidents during that time, it's just important to give blood continuously, because there are a lot of people out there that need blood, and you might not even think about it, but just in one hospital stay, how often we as sickle cell people have to get blood just from one hospital stay. You might have to have a transfusion twice in one hospital stay. So, and it's important to get a good number of people to donate, because depending on your blood type, it's hard to, I guess, compare the blood that you can receive. I mean, depending on your blood type, it's only a certain number of blood types you can receive as a recipient. So it's important to get a lot of people to donate. So it could be a variety of different blood types. In that case, you know, if they need it, it's there, and they don't have to try to continue to search blood banks to try to find the right type of blood that you can receive as a patient.
Wow, that is so helpful, because you brought up that it's not important just to give for sickle cell, but to give as a whole. But since this month is Sickle Cell Awareness Month, we are focusing on the donations towards sickle cell, but there are so many needs in our blood bank. And to know that you can affect so many lives in so many different ways. The Red Cross representative mentioned to me recently that for one donation, 3 sickle cell patients can be serviced. And so I thought that was phenomenal. So each one, reach one.
Exactly.
Is so important for you to give. Don't feel like any donation is too small.
Exactly.
And you can never give too much. Now, the Red Cross will tell you that what time period you can give.
Exactly.
But definitely
every month.
we do have some time limits on how frequently you can give, but definitely, you know, having a desire to give, you can never desire to give too much. And so, Miss Danielle, we thank you so much for your time today and for sharing your experience with us.
You're welcome.
And so we just look forward to having a successful blood drive.
And I'm looking forward to that too. It's needed, and I appreciate it. Even though I can't give, but it does my heart joy to know that other people are out there giving blood.
Wow. Thank you, and have a great day.
You too.